uh, the last government also suffered at the hands of the various NGOs which campaigned against the last government. Now, from that perspective, maybe the Goa government also tries to do a tightrope walk on the issue. And in any case, the Goa government has told that we are going to come out with a policy. So, what is that policy? We are yet to know. And in any case, should they, having told the court that we are coming out with a policy, grant leases, that may not be proper. So, it is a catch-22 situation. See, one more thing that happened was, no, so I'll tell you, one more thing happened was, one of the most powerful arguments before the Supreme Court was that mine should be auctioned. That was of the petitioner. At which time the Goa government said they should not be auctioned, and or whether they should be auctioned or not, or all issues should be kept open, we will come out with this policy. So
तुम्ही म्हणाला गोवा गव्हर्नमेंटान स्वतः खातीर हो एक एक्स्ट्रा फ्रेमवर्क सध्या तयार करून घेतला आणि जो मेरेन तो एक्स्ट्रा फ्रेमवर्क तयार जायना तो मेरेन कांयच मुखार वचची ना.
You can say that.
At the third, I want to give you one input. At that time when the Supreme Court hearings were going on, 58 grade ore was being sold at $135 C&F China. आज तोच रेट पावलो $75 आणि अनेक जर आम्ही रावतले सप्टेंबर ऑक्टोबरान 64 मिलियन टन्स पर एनमची ऑस्ट्रेलियाक मायन चालू जाता. ताजे उपरांत तुजो ओर पावतलो $50 C&F चायना. तेन्ना खंय वचून विकतलो तूं तुजो ओर 58 ग्रेडीचो. आमचो गोंयचो ओर आसा 50-52. सो गव्हर्नमेंट शूड हॅव ऑल्सो टेकन इकॉनॉमिक रियालिटी इनटू फोकस. सदांच तुजे प्रायस वयर रावना. कॉमोडिटी केन्ना वयर जाता केन्ना सकयल जाता. वेन इट इज रायझींग यू हॅव टू शिप द मर्चंडायज न्ही. आतां तो जर तुजो टायम गेलो जाल्यार मागीर तूं माल घेवन वयता मार्केटान जाल्यार बाय.
Actually, the Supreme Court does not take these economic issues into consideration at all.
Yeah, the government, he is saying the government has to take it.
Government had to take it.
Supreme Court will go by the book.
Supreme Court will go by the book.
Actually, if you go to see, the Goa government said that for revenue and employment, this was the thrust area of the Goa government.
Correct. And he ji order asa, he order clearly munta. This will endanger thousands of jobs and will result in loss to the state as well as national exchequer.
Yeah, but there is an additional argument of captive mines because the state will suffer.
Yes, they start with saying that the companies are committed for captive consumption. They start with that.
Foreign exchange.
So you are saying that argument is balanced out?
Today it's balanced out because with money you can buy your steel. No?
See, this foreign exchange argument was there in the media even before the Supreme Court took up that issue. But this issue never became a serious issue even before the courts. Economy
so it was never projected in front of the court.
Yes.
Just for your information, the imported steel is landing at 20% cheaper than our Indian steel. I would say close these plants and start importing the steel. You are saving 20%.
No, I don't think this position is correct on facts. I don't think this is so because balance of position will suffer.
Export the ore.
No.
Your balance position.
I don't think this is correct.
मेलवानी बाब तुम्ही एक गजाल सांगतात की हो जो कॅप्टिव्ह मायन्साचो आमचे ओर काढून आमच्याच देशां भितर स्टील तयार करपाक वापरपाचो आर्ग्युमेंट आसा तो तुमच्या फॉरेन एक्सचेंजाच्या आर्ग्युमेंटाचे बॅलन्स जाता.
हय, ऑफ कोर्स.
So this is equal weightage. हे दिसता पाणू पडटा.
You ask any economist.
म्हणजे असं की इवन जेन्ना आमचो सुप्रीम कोर्टान डिबेट ह्या सुरू आशिल्ली जेन्ना आर्ग्युमेंट सुरू आशिल्लो आय थिंक दॅट कर्नाटका जो आशिल्लो सॉलिसिटर एडवोकेट जनरल ताणें हीच हे मांडलेली की हांगासरल्या स्टील कंपन्यांक वापरपा खातीर ओर ना तेन्ना हो सगळो ओर हांगा दिवचो अशें तेणी मागलेलें. हो जेन्ना ई ऑक्शनिंग चल्ला पळय हो ई ऑक्शनिंग करच्या पेक्षा हांगासरल्या स्टील कंपन्यांकूच तो अवेलेबल करून दिवचो असो आर्ग्युमेंट आशिल्लो जे केलें हाचें कळटा. म्हाका दिसता की देशांतले आतां तो टायम येयला. इवन पयर म्हाका दिसता अगरवाल जो आसा आमच्या गोवाचो ओनर ताणें सुद्दां पयर म्हटलां की आतां देशानच रिसोर्स करपा खातीर मोदी सरकारान नवे इंडस्ट्री सुरू करच्यो आनी देशांतलो रिसोर्स जो आसा तो देशान वापरचो. हो टायम येयला की
दुसरी तुमकां एक गजाल दिसता की पॉलिटिकल चेंज जो जाला थंय एक सर्टन डिसिसिव्ह लिडरशीप आयल्या आनी ताका लागून खंय तरी सुप्रीम कोर्ट सुद्दां आतां ह्या गजाली कडेन पळयतना जे सुप्रीम कोर्टाचे आरोप जातालो किंवा ज्युडिशियरीचेर आरोप जातालो की दे आर ओवर स्टेपिंग तें ओवर स्टेपिंग आतां कमी जातलें.
No,
तातूंतल्यान खंय तरी
I think you are mixing up the two. In the sense, the entire mandate is today seen as a pro-industry, pro-mining mandate. we will say, we can say that in the past 5 years, they tried to balance environment as against industry, environment as against industry, mining. And it is also seen that because of this there was policy paralysis. It is seen that industry is suffering. It is seen that middle class is suffering. It is seen that the economy is not growing. Now, if you look at these perspectives, it could be said that the government would be decisive. It would take certain economic measures which will take the economy in the right direction. Right means the total non-left direction.
Non-left direction.
Non-left direction.
मागे एक गजाल ही जी गजाल आसा किंवा ही जी ताणी विस्कटावणी केल्या सारकी ती तुमकां पडटा की जेन्ना डिसिसिव्ह लिडरशीप आसता आनी जेन्ना इतलो क्लियर मॅन्डेट आसता तेन्ना ज्युडिशियरी सुद्दां ओव्हरस्टेप करची पयली 1-2 फावटी चिंततली आनी तेन्ना असली ऑर्डर्स येवपाक शकतात जंय फाटली सरकाराच्या टायमार अशें दिसपाक लागलें की ज्युडिशियरीच देश चलयता आनी थंय कांय डिसिजनच जायना.
ना तशें न्ही तें. My analysis is little different. Allow me to present. Suppose second renewals were done in time.
Correct.
हो प्रश्न येवपाचो ना. कोणे सेकंड रिन्यूवल करूंक जाय? लेजिस्लेचरान करूंक जाय वो एक्झिक्युटिव्हान करूंक जाय वो ज्युडिशरीन करूंक जाय? आन्सर इज एक्झिक्युटिव्ह हॅज टू ॲक्ट. एक्झिक्युटिव्ह हॅज गॉन टू स्लीप. They have not acted in time, so this problem has started.
Correct.
And it is not that it has happened only in Goa. If you see the dates in Orissa also,
it's the same
there
thing.
also there has been delay in the renewals.
That has continued
That has
throughout
continued.
the country.
Now, what is the job of our legislature to make sure that that executive works in time? No, what stopped them from telling the executive, Baba, these applications are pending. You decide on them. What stops them from doing that? That was not done. Now there became a vacuum. Now, someone has to fill that vacuum, no? I don't blame judiciary for filling that vacuum.
Exactly.
Because somebody has to decide.
That's one down. Judiciary tried to fill that vacuum.
Absolutely.
Now, with this change in political leadership, do you think judiciary coming out of the vacuum and allowing legislature to fill that vacuum?
Of course they will allow, because they have gone on record on saying that because you have failed, we have no choice but to act. But if legislature goes back to judiciary and says, Baba, now we are acting, allow us to act. If you see in Goa government affidavit, they have said that we will examine all the cases and decide who has done illegal mining or no. Judiciary has allowed them. Because judiciary also recognizes that legislature is the prime seat. And that is the power of the people. Judiciary cannot escape, and they have accepted that and permitted Goa government even to conduct the inquiry.
हे दिसता पाणू की आता खंय तरी तो बदल जातलो जंय हे दिसता की नवीन पटनायक मोदीक मेळटा आनी 24 वरां भितर अशी ऑर्डर येता विच इज अ डेअरिंग ऑर्डर आनी एक डायरेक्ट ऑर्डर.
तेच म्हणटा हांव की आमच्या गोंयांत ते कित्याक जायनाका म्हणून. आतां ते सरकार हेजें आसा, मनोहर पर्रीकर हांगा आसा, थंय नरेंद्र मोदी आसा, प्रकाश जावडेकर आसा. खरें म्हळ्यार जे नवीन पटनायकान केला तशाच प्रकारची एक मूव गोंयांत जावपाची आतां गरज आसा आनी ते जावपाक जाय आशिल्ली आमकां दिसता. हांवें वदळ म्हटलें अशें होच डिबेटीचो विशय की मनोहर पर्रीकर हे कित्याक करिना जर पटनायक करता जाल्यार.
दोतोर म्हणटा की तो स्वताच्याच हातूंत भितर सांपडला जे आपल्याक सांगलें की आपली मायनिंग पॉलिसी
ते उलयले आमी की तो इतके दीस आमी घाळपणां दवरली, इतके दीस ती तयारी करपा ती करूंक ना आनी आतां आमी पॉलिसी म्हणटा. ऑलरेडी आमचे पॉलिसी अवेलेबल आसा. ती पॉलिसी कितें जाली? ती पॉलिसी कॅन्सल जाली.
सरकार बदल तशी पॉलिसी बदलपाक शकना.
ओके, पण तू बदलताना ऍटलीस्ट सांग की ती पॉलिसी स्क्रॅप केली म्हणून.
अशें कितें आसा? When you have taken a stand, sometimes on reflecting on it, you feel that that stand was not valid. Can I not come to you and say, Pramod, I had taken a stand, but now I am changing my stand?
करा.
म्हाका सगळें मॅथ्स कन्फ्युजन जाला. दोतोर म्हणटा अशें की गव्हर्नमेंटच कन्फ्यूज आसा की कितें करप आनी कितें ना तेचेर.
ना तुम्ही म्हणटाले की ती जी गजाल आसा गव्हर्नमेंटाची कन्फ्युजनाची तातूंतल्यान गव्हर्नमेंटान स्वता खातीरच एक तो एक्सटर्नल फ्रेमवर्क तयार केलो. आज तो एक्सटर्नल फ्रेमवर्क आसतना आनी सुप्रीम कोर्टान सांगिल्लें आसतना गोवा गव्हर्नमेंट ह्या प्रकारची ऑर्डर काडपाक शकता काय शकना?
शकता, बट
अजून शकता.
सर्टनली शकता.
अजून शकता. विदाउट मायनिंग पॉलिसी शकता.
दॅट मायनिंग पॉलिसी विल हॅव टू कम फर्स्ट.
तुम्ही म्हणटा की मायनिंग पॉलिसी शिवाय काडपाक शकना?
ना,
काढू शकता. म्हाका दिसता दोतोर लिगल हेतून म्हणटा काय न्हू, काय इन्व्हायरमेंटल एंगलान म्हणटा तो, पण काढू शकता. तुवें ऑलरेडी 27-28 मायन रिन्यूवल करून तुवें तुजी स्टॅम्प ड्युटी घेवन दवरल्या. तू सांग सुप्रीम कोर्टाक की दिस इज द मॅटर.
What he says is correct. Having collected the stamp duty,
yes,
it is very clear that the government has shown the intention to renew.
Correct.
And at the same time, they have said that we are going to come with a mining policy. Now, both the things they will have to somehow match. And maybe come out with such a policy, come out with such a policy that they give such orders. I mean, The policy and the orders will have to come together.
म्हाका लास्ट एकच गजाल सांगा, जर कायद्याच्या हातूंतल्यान अशी ऑर्डर गोंय सरकार मायनिंग पॉलिसी जावपाक आनीक 3 म्हयने वतले, फुडली 10 दिसां भितर जर ठरयलें कायद्यान काडपाक शकता?
I think कायद्यान काडपाक शकता. Because see, all that the Supreme Court said was that they had to pass a order in the interest of mineral development, and this order has to be based upon report from IBM. If the report from IBM is there, and if it is in the interest of Goa mineral development, and if the Goa government feels that it is required, then certainly.
पण फायनल तुका दिसता काडपाक शकता?
सुप्रीम कोर्टान आमकां गोवा स्टेट ऑर्डरीन म्हटलेलें आसा की तूं गव्हर्मेंट मे अलाव फ्रेश लिजीस, गव्हर्मेंटान अलाव करूंक जायना किंवा रिन्यू करपाक जायना अशें सुप्रीम कोर्टान काय म्हणना. सो क्लियर कट आसा, गोवा गव्हर्मेंटाक क्लियर कटीन आतां काडूं येता ऑर्डर तेंच्यान 28 मायन आतां सुरू जाता येता.
विल्वान बाब फायनल तुमकां दिसता की ही ऑर्डर कायद्यान काडपाक जाता काय कितें, आनी तुमची अपेक्षा कितें?
एक स्टेटान ऑलरेडी काडला न्ही, तो कितें इल्लीगल ऑर्डर काडटलो?
No, whether they are illegal or not, that would be decided by the Supreme Court.
But you are saying state government has powers to do it.
The state government has powers to do. The legislature has powers to pass laws. Now, whether they are legal or not, whether they are constitutional, that the Supreme Court again, if it is brought before them, shall decide. But even this order may be challenged before the Supreme Court. Who knows?
Yeah. But government is well within its powers.
Yes.
Sangat, final.
I agree totally. The government is within its powers.
Correct. But I will tell you, the government is within its powers. But having told the Supreme Court that we are coming out with a mining policy, the Goa government having admitted before the Supreme Court that the mine should not have continued on dim licenses, having taken all those stands, it may not be proper for the Goa government
to come out with this kind of order. Agreed?
I don't agree with that. I say that government can say that we have reflected on it.
You still want this order?
We already have a mining policy.
You still want this order?
I don't want this order.
Right.
I want an order which is fair to those people who have not violated.
Okay.
There are about 20-25 mines, even in the ESC report which has come out, they have not violated. Why they are stopped?
Okay.
But this why they have stopped, answer has been given by the Supreme Court, where they upheld the Goa government's order of suspension, they have upheld the Environment Ministry's order on suspension. Both the orders have been upheld.
Because they have not heard me.
So, no, I think you cannot say that.
The basic thing is, तुम्ही एक गजाल मान्य करतात की ही अशी ऑर्डर गोंयांतल्या कांय खणीच्या बाबतीत सरळ येवपाक शकता.
येवंक शकता.
म्हाका दिसता इतल्या जे आमी थांबतात, एकच आसा जंय पांडुरंगाने सुरवातीसान सांगलें की मुख्यमंत्री कित्याक हें करना हें आपल्याक कळना, हांगा कायद्याचे तज्ञ आसात, मिनेर आसात, सगळे जाण सांगतात की हें जावपाक शकता. गोंयच्या बऱ्या खातीर, गोंयकारांच्या बऱ्या खातीर हें करचें. खूब कायदे पंडित आसा गोंय सरकारा कडेन, ताणें मातशी जर तकली लढयली जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता हातूंतल्यान कांय गजाली जावपाक शकतात. इतल्याशे आमी सगळे जाण एग्री जातात आनी ताजेर थांबतात. नवीन पटनायकान नॉन एनडीए चीफ मिनिस्टर आसून केलां. बीजेपीचे राज्य आनी बीजेपीचे मुख्यमंत्री आशिल्ले राज्या भितर हें केन्ना जातलें हो गोंयकारां मुखारलो प्रश्न. तुमी आयले, इतले बरे भशेन मतां मांडले आनी गोंयकारां मुखार विशय दवरलो. थँक्स अ लॉट. पळयत रावात प्रुडंट. नमस्कार.